So now we can talk about the guitar pick and how to hold this pick in order to get the best sound from your instrument, okay? And the simple way will be just to put your pick on this part of the finger here, like that, can you see? And I just lay my thumb at the top. So when you look at this, what's happening here, this finger, this part of the finger here, this one, with the pick creates kind of one line. Can you see? And this is how I hold my pick. And I just bring this to the guitar and I can strum my chords, okay? So this is one of the ways. So one more time. I put the pick here on the finger, it creates kind of one line, and I put the thumb at the top, okay? Second way will be just literally pinch this pick like this. Okay, like that, and that's it. And this is the pick. This is a very common way of holding the pick, okay? So I hold my pick and I can also play the chords. Whatever version you choose, it's very important to not to keep this pick in your fingers in a way that it's impossible to move it, okay? When I play with my guitar pick, it's always moving a little bit. Look, have a look. It's literally moving like this, okay? So it's got some kind of flexibility. Because of this, when I play my chords, I'll be able to adjust my dynamics to go from soft to harder way of playing, okay? So remember, don't hold this pick very hard in your fingers. Unfortunately, what's going to happen, this pick is going to turn in your fingers, and you'll notice try to get away from your fingers, okay? But you'll learn how to deal with it, okay? So just be patient, okay? So don't hold this pick in a very, very strict way. Now look, question is which pick to choose. Because there is probably, if you go to the music shop, you can see there is so many different variations, okay? So I would try to find some kind of the maybe harder pick, okay? Don't go for very soft pick. At the beginning, soft pick may be fine because it will be easier to strum and easier to do certain things, okay? Like strummings and maybe arpeggios. But later on, keep in mind, it will be probably better to use harder pick because harder pick will give you better control, better sound. Also, what's happening is with the thin pick, when you try to play the string, before I press this and I try to get the sound, the pick will start to bend on the string, okay? So I have to actually apply more pressure in order to get the sound. With the harder pick, the pick is just sitting on the string and I just press this and the sound is coming without any further movements. Does it make sense? You will see what I mean by that as we go deeper into the course, because I'm going to talk about picking hand and about the way we hold the pick a lot, okay? So for now, just remember, easy way, lay your pick here and put your thumb at the top, like this, or just take the pick and just put this between your fingers like that, okay? One more thing, sorry, to mention, sometimes people play on the guitar like this with this kind of the strange angle. Can you see this angle here? And this is not very good position for your hand, okay? What I try to do, whatever version of holding the pick you choose, like this or like this, always try to aim for having straight line here. So look, when I bring this hand, can you see it creates one line here? So it'll be easier to play more advanced stuff later on. Because, you know, you may not know how to play the guitar yet, but we are trying to I'm trying to teach you how to be very good on the instrument, okay? So if you get these foundations properly, you will become very, very good guitarist very, very soon.